Thank you, sir, for being with us today. We very much appreciate it despite the. Are you able to hear us, sir?
I am able to hear you.
Yeah. So I appreciate, sir, for your taking the time to join us. Although we know it's been a little logistically difficult today for you, but we do appreciate it, and it's nice that you're here. We would, of course, have liked you to be here. You wanted to be here physically with us, but I know you just returned from Delhi, so it's not possible for you to be here every day. But we will come and visit you at the state at some time along with our members. But today, just as a brief interaction for about 30 minutes, we very much appreciate that you are here. And once again, thank you, sir, for being with us. And so maybe you would like to address the National Council here. We have about 80 chief executives in this hall, and then we could have some time for members to make some comments or suggestions or questions for you, if that's okay with you, sir.
Yeah. I will be very happy. Respected Sanjay Puri ji, President CI, respected R. Mukundan, Vice President CI, Director General CI, respected Sinderjit Banerjee, members of the CI National Council, and friends. I am very happy to discuss with you, all of you. Fourth time I became Chief Minister now. I had a wonderful experience with you all from the beginning. I recall some of you associated with me when I was CM in 1995, first time. At the time, CA also small body. No politician used to support CA at that time. Now you are a big body. Globally you are able to influence. At that time, no takers also. Nobody understood the business as such. Then I wanted to associate with you for promotion of industry. I recall very well, every year we had CA conference in Hyderabad. Even I didn't have infrastructure also at the time. By taking one hotel and temporary sheds, all these things, that is where we started. Today, country is moving very fast. And also I really appreciate all of you. CA and some other organization in this country has played a vital role. I really appreciate all of you. And also, country is moving very fast. I want to spend more time on question and answers. You are all aware today, India is having some advantages. In some of the areas, first mover advantage, that is technology. When we started, first of all, we have to recollect. First move, right time, economic reforms, 1991. From then onwards, license Raj has gone, growth has taken place, competitive world has emerged. We are able to compete with others. From then onwards, 95 has, I am very clear, I am recollecting, first time IT we started. I thought IT is the right way to move forward. One is IT will bring transparency, accountability, speediness, and also future. Knowledge economy, IT is the backbone. That is how we promote it. Now, service sector we are doing extremely well. Even industry also had to work in that direction. I was one person continuously visiting Davos. 9 times I visited Davos. More than 7 times, 8 times I had a CAI conference in Andhra Pradesh, that is combined Andhra Pradesh, and also after division, Navya Andhra Pradesh also had 2-3 conferences. Today, ease of doing business also we are number one. For the last 5 years, we are number one. Even growth rate, if you see when I was CM, CAGR 13.5%. I always compare myself with industry's benchmark. You are doing growth rate, you are having high ambitions, why can't we? That is how we used to work in a big way. I am requesting all of you, now Honorable PM is working 2047 Vikasit Bharat. And also Andhra Pradesh is working to match with that vision, Vikasit Andhra Pradesh. As on today, we are the 5th largest economy. Very soon, by 2027, we are going to become 3rd largest economy. But all of us will work together. We will make India 2nd largest economy or number 1 economy by 2047. It is possible. We are having an advantage, demographic dividend. Technology, we are doing extremely well. And demographic dividend as a windfall is nobody expected. It has come. Globally, all other countries are suffering because of aging problem. Only the country, another 20-25 years, we will have an advantage. If you can manage in such a way, population management, demographic management, we will enjoy this type of advantage even centuries together. What we are laying foundation today, it is going to help us nation in a big way. You are all watching today. All over the world, Indians are doing extremely well in service sector or other fields also, both public governance and also private governance, corporate governance. Reason is, all over the world, people are trusting Indians. There is a very good trust factor. And also our people are adjusting with anybody, anywhere in the world. That is also another advantage. By default, Indians are going to become number 1 community globally in terms of wealth creation and also service sector or serve the global community. That is going to happen. India, all of us will plan properly. India will become number 1 or number 2. And at the same time, I am requesting all industrial friends are here. One is P3, nobody used to talk about it. First power sector reforms started by Andhra Pradesh in 1998. Then we have gone power sector reforms in a big way. One is transmission, generation and distribution companies. To regulate all these things, a regulatory commission. First regulatory commission is set up in Andhra Pradesh in the country. And then infrastructure. If you see today, open sky policy, that is the first flight from Emirates, from Dubai to Hyderabad in the policy of open sky policy. And at the same time, we are instrumental for Greenfield Airport. First Greenfield Airport was Hyderabad at that time. After that, Bangalore, then privatization of Mumbai, Delhi, all these things have come. First power project in private sector has come in Andhra Pradesh, GVK, Jagurupadu. Like that, in infrastructure, we have given a big improvement at that time. Even some of you are aware, telecommunication sector. At that time, we had only 2 companies, BSNL, VSNL. I used to influence or request the then Prime Minister Vajpayee ji. Then he asked me to give a report. Myself, the then Finance Minister, we gave a report also. That is how we have gone deregulation of telecommunication sector. Even road sector. First proof of concept, if you see, Nellore to Chennai, in Golden Quadrilateral Road, first proof of concept is that road. Then they replicated all over the country. I strongly believe through public policies, we can transform and also we can empower the fate of the people and we can do wonders. What are all the policies we have to take, you can guide me. We are prepared to implement all these things. And also now, earlier we promoted information technology in a big way. Now stage has come, artificial intelligence. Now through artificial intelligence, there are some people are talking about disadvantage, but technology you cannot stop. And at the same time, you have to adopt technology. And how to leverage artificial intelligence for development, and at the same time, how to provide employment also, all of us has to concentrate on that. Second angle in India, power sector is going to play major role, energy sector. How we are going to leverage that advantage, all of us has to think in that direction. This is fuel management, ultimately green hydrogen, and downstream industries also. So these are all some of the thoughts I am also working. Now I am in government. I need all our cooperation for doing right things and also futuristic things for making Andhra Pradesh, thereby contributing national development. With this, I don't want to burden all of you. There are, you know very well, Andhra Pradesh is positioned such a way on east coast. We are having excellent logistics advantage. One is ports, airports, road, everything. It is one of the best place for industrialization also. Even government is very progressive government. We are all aware. I can work with you. Ultimately, I request all of you. Just now, your president has rightly mentioned, we will meet in detail. We'll check out a program. I need everybody's support. I supported you for a long time. That means in business, nobody knows what about business, what about CA. I used to associate. Even my critics, my opposition always used to criticize me. You are pro-business or pro-industry, you are not bothered about poor people, all these things. Only the answer from the beginning, I used to say one thing. If you create wealth, then you can do welfare. If you won't create wealth, where you can implement welfare? There is no money, there is no welfare. That is how I made it very clear. Today, I am putting one proposal before you, P3 policy after economic reforms. That is public-private partnership. We are able to create wealth. All of us are working very well. And at the same time, disparities are increasing day by day. Haves and have-nots. There are poor people. Can you do something for them? This is where I am proposing P4. This is a public-private people's partnership. People as capital. Other assets, additional capital. And all of us top 10% can adopt bottom 20% and hold them, mentoring them, have short-term, medium-term, long-term plan. Can we uplift them also along with us? How to do with government programs and people like us, mentoring them and also guide them properly. We are all, some of us, we are all born in small way. but at this same time, we got an opportunity. We are emerging step by step. We took advantage. So what I wanted to make it this country, zero poverty nation, zero poverty state, zero poverty village, zero poverty of your locality. Then only we'll have some satisfaction. Or otherwise, country is the number one economy where poor people prevails. That is not good for the nation. This is where I need your thoughts and we will work in the direction. Ultimately, proudly, all of us has to tell to the global community, in India, there is no poverty. That day, we have to work together, but I am confident in an information technology age, everything is possible. We can plan macro level, we can execute micro level, we can review periodically at a macro level also. You are seeing now Aadhaar. No other country is having an advantage. You are seeing digital currency. We are number one. Even long back when Prime Minister asked me to go through digital currency, all these parameters, we have done enough exercise on that. I gave the digital currency report. Today, we are number one in digital transactions. This is where things are happening, but consciously, all of us will work together for a concept that is zero poverty nation. That is, if all of us will achieve that, that is a great achievement, but thought has to start somewhere. That is where I wanted to introduce with you. I am thinking this is the best forum. With this, I am thanking all of you. I will meet personally. I will discuss other things. But at the same time, any questions you are having, I am prepared to answer. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. You are always, as usual, very inspiring, very progressive in your thoughts, extremely visionary. I think you brought in a lot of energy into this hall with your short interaction. So thank you very much for that. And before I pass it on to my colleague Chandrajit to moderate the session, I just wanted to make one observation regarding P4. I think that's a very important point so that you have made, and I think industry is extremely committed to partnering the government, your government, to see how we can collectively make a difference to it. Clearly, what seems as an area to address is a lot of work on skilling, because there are a lot of jobs, of good quality jobs available, not enough people to do it. And second is how we can provide impetus to some very high employment to capital ratio sectors or high employment intensive sectors. So in manufacturing, there are many sectors that have large employment intensity. There are services sectors that have large employment intensity, like tourism is one of it. And then, of course, agriculture is the other area where today, nearly half of India's workforce is in agriculture. So how can we, of course, take some people out of agriculture, and then the other is how do we increase the incomes in agriculture? How do we empower them? So these are some areas we would be happy to engage and discuss with you and see how we can work collectively. With this, I'll pass it on to CB to take it forward and moderate the session.
Would you like to respond, sir, first to Mr. Puri? Can you hear us, please?
Yeah, please, I am hearing.
Yeah, so thank you very much, sir, once again for being with us, and it was great meeting you the other day, and you readily agreed to be here, and you wanted to come across, but then it just didn't happen. So many people over here were expecting to see you in person, but as you said, we will go across and we will resume the partnership that you very warmly talked about just a while back, sir. With your permission, if we can bring in a few of the people that you just referred to, that you know them very well, also to pose a few comments and remarks, and also some of the newer friends who are also present here, and we will bring them over to you very shortly. I will start with Mr. Ajay Shriram, who is also present over here.
Namaskar ji.
Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar. Sir, heartiest congratulations on becoming the Chief Minister once again. And we are sure under your leadership, the state will move very rapidly for economic growth and income of the people. Sir, agriculture is a very major activity in Andhra Pradesh. I understand almost 29% of the state GDP is agriculture compared to 17% of the all India average. So two suggestions, the 2 points I wanted to make with you. One is farmer producer organizations have got established now quite well, and they involve a lot of small and medium sized farmers. How can industry work with FPOs to work to improve the inputs, the technology, the transfer, the management practices, and also the selling of the final produce to increase the income of farmers? Because I think we all know income of farmers is crucial for their well-being and for the growth of the economy. And the second point, sir, is that corn is a very important crop of Andhra Pradesh, corn.
Yeah.
Today, corn is being used for making ethanol, and that is being pushed by the Prime Minister very aggressively to come to 20%. We are today about 15%. Can we work in some way to get new variety of seeds or develop something on corn to develop that, improve the yield, productivity in Andhra Pradesh, and get into ethanol manufacture in Andhra Pradesh? So it will help the farmer again and the economy of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you.
No, thank you, sir. Very nice of you. There is one subject, agriculture. More people are depending on agriculture, and also we are having so many problems in agriculture. One is modernization is not taking place. Even we are all talking drones and also so much of modernization, but it is not giving much progress. I am very happy, as you rightly mentioned, one is corn to make ethanol. That also you can focus. Andhra is very strong in aquaculture and also horticulture. All these things we can link it food processing through farmers producers organizations. If you can work in that direction, even in government of India is having some programs. This type of programs, they are giving some grant also, or viability gap funding. All these things we can work in that direction. I am very keen to make agriculture more viable and also at least break even. So many people are having so many problems in agriculture compared to other industries, either industry or service sector or employment. So I want to focus on this. I will be very happy. If you are interested, we can work in that direction. Any crop, not only corn, that will lead to ethanol, even food processing, either aquaculture, horticulture, product specific, all these things we can work it out.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll move to Mr. Chandrakant Birla. Just switch on your mic.
Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar, sir.
Sir, wish you and I congratulate you once again for being the fourth time Chief Minister
Thank you.
of Andhra Pradesh. Sir, given Andhra Pradesh strategic initiative and investments in infrastructure and technology, what are your thoughts and plans for the engineering industry? What can be done over there in terms of more investments coming in, innovation, and attracting global investment in this area?
Sir, I am very clear. We are working skill census, first of its kind. I wanted to go through skill census exercise and global employment opportunities. To meet or to exploit that, I wanted to provide skills for the students, youngsters. Even in agriculture, if you can give proper skill, automatically productivity will increase. Every walks of life, I want to increase the productivity, thereby better income. So I am very happy, even as rightly mentioned, Andhra Pradesh is a very, very strategic place for manufacturing because of a long sea coast on east coast and also better infrastructure facilities. So I will be very happy if you can come with ideas, then we will work. Even automobile, this is a very good opportunity. Hardware and electronics, Tirupati is doing very well. Even we can plan near Bangalore airport. Like that, we'll have some ideas. We are very strong in pharma. You are all aware, best state, Andhra Pradesh for pharma sector. Like that, so many industries we are doing. One is automobile, one is pharma, one is hardware manufacturing and electronics. So many other areas also, agriculture, agro processing, even EVM. People are coming in a big way. Even refinery we are going. Ultimately, green energy and hydrogen. That is the way forward we are working now. Even if you Greenco has gone in a big way, that is hybrid model, solar, wind, pumped energy. Now it is coming around 5 rupees. We are all talking. They are able to make it a product available today. Another 4 or 5 months, it is going to come first project globally. Like that, so many, I used to encourage people for innovations and new ideas, new public policies also. If anybody is having any ideas, if you can come back, I am prepared to execute in Andhra Pradesh. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You talked about various sectors. One very important sector, sir, that we would like to engage ourselves in Andhra Pradesh is in the services sector, the space of the BFSI, and that's one area where we know that you have some very strong interest, and I'll request Mr. Sanjeev Bajaj to make a comment and his thoughts on the state.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, brother. How are you?
Very, very well, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I must say you're looking very lean and ready to go in full speed ahead. But, sir, in your opening speech, you talked about in so many areas where, under your leadership, you brought Andhra Pradesh to lead in many new areas. And I remember one of these areas in the last term was in fintech. Now, in the last 5 years, there has been a lot of progress in fintech in India, both in different types of innovation as well as the scale of companies that have grown all around the country, and the opportunity, not just Indian opportunity, but global opportunity also has gone up dramatically. Will your government continue to bring this focus on fintech going ahead in the coming years? And if so, are there any aspects in which we can work together?
No, I will be very happy, sir. Last time, we want to make Visakhapatnam fintech hub after London and Singapore. That is how we used to work. Now I am very happy. People like you can work together. We can make it a model, and then we can explore all the possibilities, how to make Visakhapatnam as a fintech hub. All incentives we are prepared to give. We initiated at that time. We had some negotiations also with Singapore and London. People like you, we discussed, but there was a break. Always in public, there is a difference between public and private. You will have a continuity. Sometimes in public, if you are having a break, that will have some problem also. That is where I used to say always, Hyderabad is the best example. I created best ecosystem, 9 years time. All my successors, they didn't damage. Now Hyderabad is a model in a knowledge economy. You name anything, one of the best logistics hub, and also knowledge economy, either IT, biotechnology, finance, pharma, everything we have able to improve or it is that ecosystem automatically it is increasing. Andhra Pradesh, we had some setback for the last 5 years, but we are having so many advantages here. You can name mineral wealth, excellent lands for agriculture. People are very, very dynamic. Our people are working all over the world. If you go any country, among Indians, who is number one? They are all Telugu people. That is how very effective way they are working. I am very happy with new ideas. If you can come, we will work together. I am
Thank you.
focusing. One is, this is never ending. Finance is never ending. Fintech is one area, it has to grow. Second one, green hydrogen is another area, it will grow in a knowledge economy. So many areas are there, but this focus I will make it.
Thank you, sir. We'll work
Thank you.
together.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I was just telling the CII president as to, because you could not come to Delhi for the National Council meeting, when will you next host the National Council meeting in a city of your choice in Andhra Pradesh? And he was saying whether it is this year or next year. So we will wait for your
No, this
advice.
year we'll meet. Don't postpone. Everything we have to do in time. I'm inviting all National Executive Council members this year. Next meeting we'll have in Visakhapatnam, one of the most dynamic city, where we got absolute majority, in parliament and assemblies.
Yes, sir.
In,
Yes,
assem-
yes,
in one assembly, 95,000 majority. One assembly, 94,000 majority. In parliament, more than 5 lakhs majority.
Right, sir. Right, we will do that. So one of the things that you established in your one of your previous terms, in fact, your first term, was the brand Andhra Pradesh, and it really became a global brand. And you were talking about Davos. You were there with Sanjeev Bajaj's father many times over,
Yeah.
Mr. Rahul Bajaj, whom you fondly remember. But when you were building the brand Andhra Pradesh, there were many who collaborated and participated. And one who wants to really ask question is, or make a comment is Suhail Seth, who's also here, when he participated in the brand building of Andhra Pradesh. Suhail.
Mr. Naidu, good to see you, and you remain one of the most refreshing politicians of India. Don't change. You be as straight as you should be, and make sure the people
Yeah.
in Delhi are under control as well.
No,
But jokes apart, I have an idea for you, sir. In partnership only with CII, you create ABC. It'll be the Amravati Business Conclave. It'll outdo Davos. It'll only be for, of, by India, focused on India, held in Amravati or whichever city you choose. But the point is, everyone recognizes you as someone who gets things done. A lot of people have lost faith in governments because, the bureaucrat, you never know. I mean, I can't say these things publicly because, we have to all be polite and proper. But you know what I mean. In you, there's a refreshment. And we really urge you, because I know people like CB and all will make things happen just like you will. I think there's no better time and no better person to lead this initiative than you. And more power to you, and may you continue to win elections, but more importantly, create what you did, a new India for a new Indian. Thank you.
thank you, sir. Very nice of you. This is all over the world. People are watching India now. We are having 2-3 advantages. I strongly believe this. One is information technology. Nobody can match us. It is the backbone for knowledge economy. Second one, demographic dividend. That is second one. Third one, youngsters. Because of youngsters, entrepreneur skills. If you can see, in India, very, very big number, people are having aspirations, and also they are becoming entrepreneurs. If you can compare anywhere in the world, even China, they are having disadvantage now, diminishing population. That will be a big problem. Even Europe, even Japan, all these countries. All of us has to think positively. This is a great nation, great future. We can do greater things. All of us unite together. I'm having that belief. I have seen everything. We used to, as chief ministers, even 5 crores, 10 crores projects. Now we are talking 50,000 crores, 40,000 crores, 1 lakh crores. Even today, green hydrogen people are coming with 1 lakh crores investment. That is how things are improving. I am confident, great nation, great people. All of us are having great responsibility also. If we join together, as you rightly mentioned one thing, I am requesting, why can't CII, last time we are having some understanding, Amaravati will make hub for all this knowledge economy, public policies creation, everything, and other areas as spoke model. If you can come, I will give you land, you establish your headquarters in Amaravati. This is the future city. I will make it one of the best city. We will work together. Then, for the last so many years, 3 decades, we worked together. It is your turn now to help me. That is what I am expecting. Together we will work, we will make a difference. In any area, as you mentioned, I am prepared to adopt, I am prepared to work with you.
Always great listening to you, sir. We have the chairman of the BCG India, Janmejaya Sinha. He wanted to speak to you. He has worked with you very closely earlier too.
Sir, I had the privilege of working under your chairmanship for spreading digitization at the time of demonetization, the Chief Minister's Committee. I was sitting next to Neil Raheja, sir, and we both had an idea that in Amravati, there should be an authority created for data, which should be a cross-party authority, so that we create the best data in which is not challenged by one party or the other. And your current position is so powerful, sir, and we are also happy about it, that if you were to suggest this and we locate it in Amravati and we create this Data Authority of India, which is cross-party, then we can really take advantage of artificial intelligence, sir. And there is no one like you who might be able to push it through, sir.
What is the concept, sir? Can you elaborate?
Sir, if you look at it right now, no data of ours is uncontested. Even if we say joblessness, we don't know how much joblessness there is. We don't know on so many dimensions, our data is very poor, even with our GDP, sir. So we need an authority which has all the data, which cannot be challenged by one side or the other. So we, from the start, make it cross-party, but it's an independent authority like UIDAI, but it is collecting data, sir. And this data will then make India really a leader in artificial intelligence, sir, because the core of that is data. And right now we are not even being able to, frankly, share our data. So we don't know household consumption data, whether it is shared or not shared, we don't know. And we are not having good data on most dimensions, sir. And this has to change. If we want to become a developed nation, we cannot do that without developed data, sir.
No, I will be very happy, sir, how to work it out. If we prepare a concept paper, we will make Amaravati as a hub. Really, as you rightly mentioned, data is wealth, but proper data is very important. For artificial intelligence also, data is very, very crucial. That is the main fuel for artificial intelligence. I will be very happy to associate. If you can come with proper project report or some ideas, then we will explore and take forward. No, only one thing I am telling you as a politician, I am always ahead of times. Sometimes I lose elections because of that. Originally, in 98, I implemented power sector reforms. Even Orissa executed, they failed. But I attempted, I was able to produce good model. Then every state has gone for power sector reforms. First mover sometimes will have an advantage, sometimes disadvantage. Politically, I got a setback. 2004 elections I have lost because of aggressive taking the economic reforms, especially power sector. But at the same time, I am having an advantage. All initiatives I have taken in Hyderabad. Now Hyderabad is one of the best city. If you ask anybody, they will mention my name, who has done all these things. That is the satisfaction I am having. I may not get vote, but I am having satisfaction by doing all these things. Today, in information technology, I started 95, number of engineering colleges. Then I used to say always, don't do job work, go for products. Then I used to start, don't do job, provide jobs. Not a job seeker, provide jobs. Today I am very happy, our people have become entrepreneurs. Recently, they arrested me, you are all aware, but 80 countries people demonstrated 53 days. They are all aware that I am honest, and also because of me, they are all in different parts of the world. That is the satisfaction I am having. I am telling all of you, even for doing right things sometimes, we may not get recognition immediately. Ultimately, that recognition will come. That is the satisfaction one should have. That is the satisfaction I am enjoying today. Fourth time, this time if you see, historic victory. Never we have seen this type of victory for the last 45 years. In times of inability, in times of majority, one of the best election, people has given mandate. So if you do right things, immediately you may not get bonus. Ultimately, people will reward. That has been proved in the recent elections. So with all, my idea is all of you has to help me P4 model also. Think positively. It is a little bit complicated, but it is possible. Only we have to add our ideas or management bandwidth for eradication poverty. Government is spending decades together so much of money and reservations, but poverty prevails in India. How to eradicate? If you can create ideas with the governments and private partnership, we can make a difference. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, you spoke about many areas. If I just wanted to go back in time and remind you that you had inaugurated that time with also President Bill Clinton that time, and thereafter our President Dr. Abdul Kalam laid the foundation stone of a building that we created, which was called the Green Business Center in High Tech City, where it was coming up. And I'm happy to say, sir, from that Green Business Center, which was launched by you, today India has 12 plus billion square feet of green rated space. And that building was the first building which was platinum rated outside of the United States. And this 12 billion plus square feet of green rated space in India, be it office, be it a stadium, be it a railway station or a home or an office, is again second only to the United States in terms of the number. And that particular center in Hyderabad has been visited by many heads of states and many other dignitaries, and we are actually today servicing beyond India and beyond Indian companies for green rating, green products. So sir, we would like to bring such a center of a different kind on areas that you mentioned, which encompasses skills or water, sustainability, food and agriculture, even digital transformation. We'll put that all in together. We'll discuss with this very august body of CII. All of you, or many of you, you know, and we'll come with a proposal for Andhra Pradesh. I was talking to Mr. Bajaj, Sanjeev. Sanjeev Bajaj has also agreed, like Mr. Birla has done a center on skilling and employment in Rajasthan. So we will work on it to see to it that we create a big center which encompasses all of that in Amravati and make it world class, which is always has been your vision. Sir, another point that you had told me when you had once come to Delhi a few years back, you gave an idea to CII to form a CII university. If you remember, we had a one-to-one discussion.
Yeah,
you had
yeah.
asked her, and you had told us that you will give land. But unfortunately, we didn't have you there. And the land and the university has gone to Maharashtra. And a person from your neighborhood, sir, has come here, who's on the board, Satish Reddy, is sitting here. He's been in the board of that university.
He is not my neighbor. He is my state. He is-
So Satish is a part of it, sir. We will, in the P4 that you spoke about, we will create, I have spoken to the board of the university and they have agreed that they will create a center, a large center, which can be a very important focus for the P4, which you spoke about in Amravati, as a part of this institute center, of this university center in Amravati. So we'll come with all these proposals to you when we come to meet you in your state.
Oh, I am very happy, Chandraji. Satish Reddy is from our Telugu community states, not only Andhra Pradesh or Telangana. We don't have any difference between the two states. It is Telugu community states. I am very happy. Now, as you rightly mentioned, if you can start, I am prepared to give land. CII, second university, how to eradicate poverty. This is first step, zero poverty nation. If you can, all of you agree, we will work together in that direction. What are all the implementable ideas? What are all the public policies we can create? How private people can join together? Companies, even you are spending huge money on CSR. That money also we can use it. But the only issue is here, as on today, everybody is doing, but they are doing in a different manner, not a focused approach. You are spending some X amount of money, one-time expenditure, or you are giving somebody, they are doing some social activity. What I am thinking, have short-term, medium-term, long-term plan, either public policies, we can use it. Even you will have your own vision. Even artificial intelligence can give some ideas on that, massive scale. You can improve both of you. Have a plan and then uplift them. That will be rewarded by the respective governments. My government is prepared to respect and also announce with the documentation. What is the performance, what is the gradual improvement, all these things. Proof of concept if you can prepare, then replication will be easy. I am telling you, everything will start, as you rightly mentioned, green house concept. You have started in a small way. Then it is replicating in a big way. Now, our friend has come, Piyush ji. Good, welcome Piyush ji.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Hello.
Sorry, Babu Garu, I didn't realize you were speaking. I was trying to figure out what's happening.
No, don't bother. We are very happy to see you. Physically, we are
No,
unable to see. At least virtually, we are seeing.
Yeah, please continue. Please
No,
continue.
we are waiting for your arrival. Now I am handing over to you.
Now,
Thank you.
don't embarrass me.
No. We had a long discussion. He is one man always. He is also head of times, Piyush ji. Even I appreciate him in solar and wind energy revolution. He is the main person who is responsible for that. At that time, everybody thought it is impossible. It is not possible, all these things. But he encouraged me, and also he has done and replicated nationally. Today's progress is the pioneer. I really appreciate him. And all friends, thank you. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. As mentioned, we'll come across very, very soon and we'll await to hear from you the date.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me also add my thank you to you, sir. It's
Thank
been
you, sir.
a
Thank you.
privilege to have you address us, and we look forward to working with you, sir. Thank you very
sir.
much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Very nice of you. Bye.
You got a bonus.